Start your time. Every day in the shower, I scrub harder and harder on my skin, trying to take off some melanin so I can make my skin a few shades lighter. Every day, I make these fictional narratives in my head saying, it's not me that they're staring at, it's snickering. And every day, I have to deal with the fact that I'm ashamed of the color of my skin. And this could have possibly been me if it wasn't for the brave men and women during the Civil Rights Movement. One of the most prominent names during this time was Malcolm X. In the February 6, 2012, Akron Beacon Journal reported that Malcolm Burnley, a student at Brown University, found one of Malcolm X's old speeches. I personally have studied Malcolm X extensively over the years, including a class I took here called Malcolm, Martin, and Mandela, which we took a whole month and a half and critiqued Malcolm's his messages, his beliefs, and the public's perceptions of him. This speech, this newfound speech, will have a lot of implications on the future studies of Malcolm. So in the next few minutes, I'll touch briefly on who Malcolm X was, the discovery of the speech, and the contributions it will have for the future. Malcolm X. I hope we all know Malcolm X. He was, according to Howard David Pitney, who has written over 5 scholarly articles on Malcolm X, in his book called Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and the Civil Rights Struggles of the 1950s and 60s, reported that Malcolm X was a prominent leader in the Civil Rights Movement. He used public addresses to take black people's dissatisfaction with whites and turn it into support for the Nation of Islam, which was one of the religious sects he was a part of. And later, after he broke away from the Nation of Islam, he used the same tactics in order to gain support for his own brand of secular black nationalism. They say that when he went to speak, Howard David Pitney said his style, his dictation, first of all, he was very physically attractive, and the ladies just swarmed to him. And the way they saw him, he was so compelling and activating, and he brought thousands of followers to the Nation of Islam and to his own section of black nationalism. To the discovery. According to an interview that Malcolm Burnley took on February 7th on Takeaway, it said that, which is a radio show, I forgot. He said that he had a class assignment, and he was already looking at Malcolm X's visit to Brown University. And on the way, he somehow in the archives, he found the speech, which is amazing. And once he listened to it, he realized that this was something important. This was a treasure. This was the only copy of the speech ever found. In the same interview, Catherine Pierce, who was a woman in 1961, who wrote an article in the paper at Brown University, she wrote about her dissatisfaction with the Nation of Islam. Somehow Malcolm X got wind of this article and came to Brown University on behalf of the Nation of Islam in order to clarify and educate the audience on the true beliefs of the Nation of Islam. To the contributions. Malcolm Burnley himself says in his interview that this speech really changes the perception of Malcolm X. If you do not know Malcolm X, there's studies, according to Howard David Pitney, that look at old Malcolm and new Malcolm. Old Malcolm was when he was still with the Nation of Islam, and new Malcolm was when he left the Nation of Islam. Old Malcolm was a lot more aggressive, assertive, and in a sense, attacked whites in a sense. New Malcolm was more lighthearted, had a lot more jokes, and it was funny, and it was more, he preached more unity. It's funny that even though the speech was dictated at the time of old Malcolm, it most resembled new Malcolm, in the sense that the speech had a lot of humor to it. The speech was a lot more lighthearted. He did not attack whites more. He preached more unity for black people and all people in general. So, Malcolm X was a prominent leader in the Civil Rights Movement. The discovery of the speech was miraculous. Like, it's impossible to be found in that sense. And also, it will have great contributions for the future. You see that Catherine Pierce's expression that she thought would just be a simple thing turned into a huge turn in history. Maybe our expressions can do the same thing. Thank you.